Listen closely. This isn't just about money. It's about who will control the 21st century. The US dollar has ruled for decades, but the Chinese yuan is rising fast. And the next global superpower might just be decided by a currency war. For over 70 years, the US dollar has dominated global trade, oil markets, international debt, and currency reserves. Today, nearly 60% of global foreign exchange reserves are held in dollars. But now there's a silent challenger, the Chinese yuan, RMB. Beijing has launched an aggressive campaign to reduce dependency on the dollar and position the yuan as a global reserve currency. This isn't just an economic shift, it's a battle for global leadership. The next war for power may not start with tanks, but with trade agreements. The dollar's strength isn't just economic, it's political and historical. Backed by US military might, supported by the world's largest bond market, protected by global trust in American stability. Most oil is still traded in dollars. The SWIFT system, IMF, and World Bank all operate in USD. For now, the dollar is king, but that throne is shaking. China is working step by step to challenge the dollar's supremacy. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, it's investing billions across Asia, Africa, and Europe, and encouraging payment in yuan. It has signed currency swap agreements with over 30 countries, allowing trade without touching the dollar. Beijing is also pushing global institutions like the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, AIIB, to operate in its currency. China isn't asking to join the dollar system, it's quietly building its own. Global distrust in the dollar is growing. Countries like Russia, Iran, Brazil, and even Saudi Arabia are exploring yuan-based trade. BRICS nations are openly discussing a new currency to reduce dollar dependence, and central banks worldwide are increasing gold reserves, a hedge against US currency power. While the US still debates a digital dollar, China is already testing its digital yuan across multiple cities. The ECNY gives the Chinese government total control over domestic transactions, the ability to bypass US sanctions, a faster, trackable currency for global trade. This isn't just tech, it's geopolitical strategy. Imagine a world where China tracks every transaction and America can't stop it. Despite China's rise, the dollar isn't going away easily. The US economy still leads in trust, transparency, financial depth, global investor confidence. The US Treasury market is still the most reliable safe haven. And let's not forget, 80% of international trade still touches the dollar. What if the yuan wins? If the yuan grows dominant, the US could lose its sanction power. Global demand for US debt could fall. America's ability to print and spend freely could shrink. China gains quiet but massive leverage over weaker economies. The currency that leads controls the rules. Whoever controls the currency controls the future. The dollar is still deeply embedded in global systems, but the yuan is no longer in the shadows. China doesn't need to replace the dollar. It just needs to create an alternative, and that's already happening. This isn't just a financial battle, it's about who leads the next global order. In Episode 3, we move to the digital frontline. From AI to semiconductors, discover who's winning the tech war. Subscribe now and don't miss the next battlefield in the US-China rivalry.